Ladies and gentlemen, you can see my Jeep is, our Jeep I should say, is lighting up the road, pardon me. There's bridges we're going over, but I want you guys to understand something. This grade we're on is 16 miles long out of the Mokelumne and Eldorado National Forest, the Mokelumne Wilderness. And then, hold on, I'm making a video, man. There's always bloopers in these videos. But anyways, I just wanted to say, to our left is like, there's some areas on our left side, I should say, that are deep canyons with 500 to 1,000 foot cliffs. So you have to be accurate going, well, out of here is easier. But when you go downhill from 6,000 to 3,900 feet, you're coasting along cliffs. And you have to use your brakes. But if you look in the video, you can kind of see this. It's a pretty narrow road. And to our right, we're hugging the shoulder, yes. But to the left is like cliffs. Major drop-offs. We're talking like, you're talking, 800 feet down. So at times it goes down. And, like I said earlier, we were burning our brakes. You could smell them. Because you have to ride your brakes the whole way down almost. Or you can go, like I say, off a cliff. This is a very risky, scenic area. There's nothing wrong. It's safe. But if you are not responsible, do not come out here. If you don't know how to get out of here at night and you can't deal with the nature and you don't have enough light and you're rock climbing on the rugged trail. It was a rugged trail. Don't do it. It says mile marker 19, so we got a while to get out of here. This is just the Eldorado National Forest we're riding out of. But you can, there's lots of trees and it just drops off. They have some brush protecting the road a little up on the edge, but there's spots that are just open and they drop away. So I thought I would get the video. You don't know if you're gonna hit someone. It's so narrow, or our animal could come down off the mountain. Huge rock formations. A lot of mine was gold along this river, Mokelumne River Canyon. A lot of gold. Millions, maybe even billions of dollars. Over 150 years, maybe even all the way to the Spaniards that came through here. You can camp anywhere. It's national forest. You can just park and pitch a tent. There's areas that you can pull off on. Whoa.
That was a rat.
That was a rat, man. Straight up. I don't think I got it. I didn't lift it high enough. I'm not much in the rodents. There's one rodent I like, the bushy wood rat, bushy tail wood rat. Those are at high elevations and in mines. They live in a mine by themselves. Very friendly. He walked with me in the mine. He was standing up and checking me out. Very friendly rodent. Like you basically let you pet it if you wanted. And they're much cleaner rodents. They're not dirty like rats can be pretty dirty and carry a lot of diseases. These don't. So they're like a chipmunk or a squirrel, similar to that. Got a big bushy tail. I'd never seen one of those. I had to go do some research. But anyways, as you can see, the Paranormal Ghost Society, it's in a, whoa, there's a monument or something. The Paranormal Ghost Society is that we're evolutionizing. Our adventures are getting better. We're getting more evidence. I got a UFO tonight. It was aqua blue and different blues. Very much closer to Earth. It wasn't really too far away. You could see it didn't belong in the sky, so I logged it. We had a shadow out here at Tammy's scene. I don't know. The Indians, they were massacred. The 3-4 tribes, they were killed. Sometimes they would fight each other, but most of the time they were peaceful and traded. But if you're on someone's hunting and fishing grounds, you could say, hey, this is mine. So wars did ensue. It's sacred ground. There are ghosts out here. There are ghosts in the woods. It says Tiger Creek to the left, Highway 88, 6 miles. So we're almost at Highway 88, and we're heading out of here. I was hoping by filming I'd catch a Bigfoot running across the road. Put all humor aside, there really wasn't much. I did a Bigfoot call, and there wasn't anything strange. A few birds in the trees, but nature is not abundant. That area of the reservoir, everything's dying. Everything's brown. There's no water. The lakes, each year, it's dropping 20 feet. They're not going to be able to run the dam. Some of these cities will lose power. They will become ghost towns. I'm glad I never moved out here, because this drought there's a drought every year. The last 2-3 years almost has been drought. We're almost out of here. A few more miles to go. We're definitely heading all the way out of these deep canyons. To my right, it drops off more cliffs, because we're going to the top of the mountain range. The crest of the Sierras actually is not too far from here, so we're going back up to almost 9,000 feet, 40 degrees. Got the moon roof. Can look at the stars. You can't see the moon roof. It's too dark. But this is what it looks like. Imagine a Sasquatch running across the road. How cool that would be. Probably not. Yeah, well, if you said you hit a Sasquatch, they'd think you're nuts. But this is an area that has them. I know for sure. I've gotten evidence and all kinds of strange things I've had happen up in this area. This is this Eldorado has, if you look on the Bigfoot sightings map, the county's completely covered. You can't see the county. It's got dots all across for Bigfoot, because there's so many people finding huge prints and having sightings and hearing screams and all kinds of different things, tree banging and being fouled in the woods, and then it stops. That happened to me a couple months ago. I was with the dog by myself. Whoa, what the hell was that orange thing? That was weird. There must be some bugs. Oh, we're driving over some water. Did you know here we are in February, and there's actual mosquitoes in February out here? It gets up in the 70s up in these mountains, up in the Sierras. You can now hike in the wintertime out here because there's no snow, only more and more drought. It could turn into a vast desert. Those are bugs, and the light gleams off them. Pretty cool. Anyways, the cliff was to my right. There's trees that grow and then it just drops off. Imagine when I came flying down here, it's like during the day you can see 1,000 feet down into the canyon. I took some pictures. Video's a little blurry. My camera, the lens has dust in it or something, and it's blurring in and out, but so I apologize. But you can kind of see how the road is. Tammy's driving, you can kind of see how it is. It's narrow, there's a lot of forest, there's areas where there's no trees, it just drops off. And here we are at night, just riding along in the dark. It's pretty cool, really.
I just can't believe how steep this is.
The grade, the steep grade.
Yeah, it didn't seem this steep. No wonder
I had to drive down it.
Were burning.
I had to drive down it for like 18 miles, 16 or 18 miles down a grade.
It's like, I don't even put it on I don't put overdrive on, because if it goes to shift into third, the tachometer goes up so high because it's so steep.
I came around some bends and there was drop-offs of like 500 feet into the Mokelumne Canyon. It's like, no thanks. That's dangerous, man. This is a dangerous road. It takes an experienced driver, an experienced hiker to verse this. One of the last frontiers, basically, is out here. This is one of the last frontiers. It takes a lot of guts and glory. And nobody complained. Everybody I probably complained more because I get cramps and sometimes I have fibromyalgia and chronic pain and all those things. So the operation didn't work. So I'm a little slower than most people. I'm honest about it, but I still make the hike. And I think everybody should try. Even people with disabilities, I think that they should get out in nature and dig deep into their roots. we're all connected by nature. You know, like I say, you know, that's living when you can smoke a cigar on a hilltop or, you know, beautiful scenic backdrops. This is the Wild West. That's what this is.
Long Dry Valley.
These are this is an old mining road, and they paved it eventually. The mine goes back 16 miles. They have 5-6 mines back here. We were going to go mining at one of the mines, and it got dark, and we can't go mining, and plus the gate's closed. You have to walk it 5-6 miles, but you're allowed to mine back there, and I wanted to do some mining with the kids, maybe next time. But we seem to be heading away from the cliffs. Now we're just driving through a thick forest. It's Lord Rick and Tammy and Christian and Richard and Jared. This is a quiet mountain drive. Seen some lights.
Yeah.
What is that through the trees? Wow. The 88, yeah, cars probably. Oh yeah, we're only a couple miles from the highway. Still in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing really on that highway but lakes and hiking areas. It's a Carson Pass. Carson and Fremont came up here. They actually traded with the Native Americans, and they came right down this canyon we're going along, the Mokelumne Canyon. They came down here, and they actually made peace with the Native Americans. They were the first explorers in the earlier 1800s, 1830s, 1840s. Then the gold rush came to be. And there's mines. This road has mines. These little dirt roads that go to the side, they take you to mining camps, mine sites. It's pretty cool. I guess you'd say to the right, huh? Let's see, northeast. Yes, you want to go northeast because the 88's northeast. And this is heading towards the 88. Anyways, no Bigfoot ran across the road. It's like the chicken running across the road. I was like, damn, I tried filming for 5-10 minutes just to hope to get a Bigfoot film. Like you see with the police video cameras, they get them. Sometimes there's a couple good pieces of footage. Accidental cell phone footage where someone's got their cell phone in Siberia and you see something duck down by the trees and walk off big. All the films in Alberta. Someone filming two by accident in Alberta. Big creatures. You could see the muscle and the fur, and they were 8 feet, 10 feet tall. Big brown fur, big broad back. I mean, I believe in this creature. I believe he lives up in here. I have had people write me, and they've told me they've seen the creature down back in this area. So it's good to film. It's good to keep the cameras rolling. I'm the producer of everything, so I just produce the films. It's raw footage. That's what you're getting. And it was 6 places today. Nobody complained. Have a lot to be thankful for. Everybody's safe. Nobody's dying. No broken bones. No bee stings. Daffodils growing. In February, mosquitoes biting. In February, frogs croaking. Stars are out. It's a nice night. They gave you the day aspect and the night aspect. But anyways, we're almost at the highway, so it's time to cut the footage. I just want to thank all my friends who watch our videos and subscribe to our YouTube and send supportive words about how they like the dirt roads and the narrow roads we do filming in the mountains and the trails. And, you know, it's just being honest and real, keeping it real, man. Anyways, just want to say peace. And if you haven't done it, check out the investigation archives for nearly 1,100 locations, investigations. www.paranormalghostsociety.org. It's 9:30, 9:40. And we still have another hour, maybe a ride home, another 60 miles. So we're going to get home late, but that's the price you pay when you go to the Mokelumne Wilderness. Peace.